Let's get ready to story! Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Andrea, I swear I have no idea what she's doing. It's her, not me. Tina, who is it, Tina?
Jim Warner.
I cast away his slip. Now again, I'm going to read some of Jim's. Although Jim does have the shortest bio, others are lengthy. Looking at you, Ted. Looking at you. If you look in your program, Ted does take up pages 4 through 16. And next month there's going to be an addendum in it, things he forgot. But this is for Jim, not to steal Jim's moment. So we're going to read the first sentence of Jim's, and then we're going to pick something very educational. We're all going to learn something from Mr. Funk and or Wagnall tonight. Jim Warner is the author of 2 poetry collections, Too Bad It's Poetry and Social Studies by Paper Kite Press. End quote. What else about Jim? How about this? I can't say that name. That's not American. Archibald MacLeish is an American poet born in Glencoe, Illinois, and educated at Yale University and Harvard Law School. In 1923, he abandoned his career as an attorney and moved with his family to France, where he had served during World War I. So that's Jim Warner. That's Jim Warner on this side.
I too plan on abandoning my family for France to serve in World War I. My name is Jim Warner, and I am Filipino. I'm not Chinese, Japanese, or Vietnamese. I am not Korean, Laotian, or Cambodian. I'm not Hawaiian, Mexican, or Dutch. But I am an American citizen, and I have proof. It's always good to have proof, right? Driver's license, Blockbuster card. So apparently I live in 1998. Credit card. My social security card. That's right, you could rob me and take my identity. I've been carrying this social security card since I was 13. It's kind of like a security blanket because when I was 11, my parents and I went to Canada. Now this is pre-9/11 days where you could get into Canada by professing your love of hockey and having a cursory knowledge of Rush. But so we're visiting my aunt, who's Filipino, and like my mom, she married a GI and has 2 kids, and we're going over from Detroit into Windsor, Canada, and we're stopped at the border. And not only are we stopped at the border, our car is pulled out of the lineup, and as my dad is being told that there is an epidemic of Asian children being kidnapped, brought into Canada, and then sold into black market servitude, her partner knocks on my window as we roll it down, asks my name and for some identification. I was good on the first part and didn't have any ID. And so what proceeded to happen for the next eternity is a battery of questions designed to catch me in a lie. What's your name? What's your address? How old are you? What's your phone number? What's your mother's name? What's your father's name? How old are you? Where do you go to school? What's your father's name? Who is that person? Who is this person sitting next to you? Who are you? Who are you? I say that, and it's 25 years later, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed like I was embarrassed then. Who are you? Eventually, they let us go, obviously. You know, and we're crossing the Ambassador Bridge, and it's just silent. It's silent all the way up till I can't take it, and I say, "What the fuck was that about?" Now, that's the first time I swore in front of my parents. And everyone was laughing, thankfully, but I wasn't. I just kind of watched the water pass under the bridge. So a year later, we're going to Tijuana, Mexico, and my father makes sure that I have a copy of my birth certificate and the Social Security card. Going into Tijuana, Mexico, no problems, big surprise, right? But coming out, I get pulled out of line. And they escort me into this room that's about as big as a handicapped stall. And I know it's coming. But this is different. This is different because I'm 13 now. 2 years have passed. And I've pretty much come to the realization that getting fucked with is just a part of my Filipino experience here in the States. And I learned a hard, fast truth that day that I keep with me, even more so than the Social Security card in my pocket. And it's not about the questions they ask. It's about the answers I give. Thank you.
I think somebody owes me a new PA system.